right, this song is one that I wrote. It's called Claddagh. It's the story of the Claddagh ring. It goes back to legend and lore from Galway Bay, the city of Claddagh. Far away on Galway Bay lived Richard Joyce, a sailor. At the Claddagh fair he met Mary there, daughter of a tailor. Their courting days set their hearts ablaze, and in the summer sun, on bended knee, he asked her to be his wife and forever one. Forever as one. The very next day he sailed away on the cold Atlantic Sea. As he bid goodbye with a tearful eye, I will return to thee. I will return to thee. After many days on the stormy sea, a black flag on the horizon, pirates sank his ship, and then Richard was imprisoned. He was sold as a slave to a goldsmith, a Moor named Anagi, a captive in Algiers. He fought the tears for the girl he longed to see. Anagi taught young Richard to be the finest at his trade. He was beyond compare to other goldsmiths there. 14 years he stayed, 14 long years there he stayed. Golden flecks he saves and collects for all those many years. Fashion the finest ring that love can bring, awash in painful tears. Two hands together in friendship and a crown of loyalty, embracing the heart of his true love, 1,000 miles across the sea. Anagi was much older now, and in failing health, he offers his only daughter and half of all his wealth. But Richard longed for freedom, as the king had granted him. Then he set sail for Ireland to put the ring on Mary's hand. To put the ring on Mary's hand. Oh, I wonder how it ends.
Is it sad?
He found her there, still waiting, in a cottage by the harbor. The fine lines upon her face marked the time he was without her. Hair in the breeze, he fell to his knees, placed the ring on Mary's finger, the golden Claddagh ring of a love that he could bring her. Far away on Galway Bay, Thank you. That's the story of the Claddagh ring. Stay up here, Jim. We'll do another here.
Okay.
Now, here's a true story that happened to a friend of mine out in Virginia.
A true story.
A true story.
Okay.
This is called The Bear on the Hen House. I was in the barn about a year ago when I heard the crash out in the snow. It come from the hen house down by the pond. I went outside and I loaded up my pellet gun. Thought maybe there was a fox out there having some fun, but to my surprise, my eyes did not visualize or analyze just what was going on.
A lot of words, Dan.
So let me tell you about it. Look, there's a bear on the hen house.
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 There's a bear on the hen house, a very strange and crazy sight. There's a bear on the hen house on St. Patrick's night. Now, I can't say how he got on that roof, but this young bear was a bulletproof. It's better to be lucky than good, you see. Now I figured he had climbed that tree, which lies just over yonder behind the shack. Must have climbed out on a limb when he heard it crack. Landed on all fours just as graceful as could be. Look, there's a bear on the hen house.
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 There's a bear on the hen house, and that's not right. There's a bear on the hen house on St. Patrick's night. Ha. How's it gonna get off of that thing? He slid right down to Muddy Spring.
Sounds dirty.
Spun 3 times round like a bear on a carousel. Run through the gate like a bat out of hell. Thought I heard him growl as he sped out of sight. 'Twas excellent foul. See you next St. Patrick's night. Well, excuse me. Look, there's a bear on the hen house.
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 There's a bear on the hen house. I hope he don't bite.
Me too.
There's a bear on the hen house on St. Patrick's. On St. Patrick's. On St. Patrick's night. Oh, watch out for them bears, y'all. Thank you. That's the bear on the hen house.
Dan Hildebrand original. Hey, speaking of music, if you too would like to hear some of what you heard on the first set anytime you want, we have CDs. And for a little donation, anything that you see fit, put it in the tip jar, take a CD home with you, and hear some Hardbean and Mc Honzik, pirate music, Irish music, anytime you would like.
That's right.
You don't want to be without it, folks, really.
One more, Jim.
What is it? Oh.
All right. Here's another song I wrote. It's called Upper Middle Class Blues.
Oh, Dan, we have to tell the story of how you wrote the song. So, Dan and I have a Facebook page called the Dan and Adonna Show. You should look it up on Facebook. Follow us. We'd really appreciate it. But every third Wednesday of the month, we do a live Facebook show, and we've been doing that for almost 2 years. But our inaugural show, the very first one we did, we were outside and we were grilling, and there were all sorts of comments that we got because we decided to boost the post and have Facebook help us get the word out there. And there was this guy that obviously wasn't too pleased with what we did. He said we talked too much and we should just go back to our upper middle class lifestyle. So Dan and I were kind of puzzled by the comments.
We didn't know what that was.
We
upper
had to
middle
look
class.
it up.
Yeah.
And we certainly do not fall in that category of upper middle class. But Dan wrote a song about it.
It's for like doctors and lawyers and Wall Street people and stuff like that.
So I
This
hope
is
you
called
enjoy
Upper
it.
Middle Class Blues. Upper Middle Class Blues in colorful polo shirts by J. Crew. Don't have to pay no dues. Upper Middle Class Blues. Khaki pants in private school, hanging out at the country club swimming pool.
Sometimes.
Then an Ivy League college for the well-to-do. My BMW was bitchin' too.
To me was kind of a drag, so I bought a new Coach bag. Had my nails done at the spa, bragging about my son who's in pre-law.
Upper Middle Class Blues.
It's from Tiffany's and it's brand new.
Don't have to pay no dues. Upper Middle Class Blues.
We have a summer house on the coast. We love the earth, so we compost. My Pomeranian is a champ. And we don't camp, girl. We glamp.
So we walk the dogs and pick up the poo.
You know we do.
Take out the garbage and recycling too.
We have to.
On holidays we go skiing in Vail.
Yeah,
Of course I always wear my Sperry's when we sail.
he does.
Now you may think our life is just a breeze.
Well,
Madison Avenue boutiques and golf communities.
sometimes.
But hell, I'm twice divorced and heavy on the booze.
It's true.
And upper middle class blues. Upper middle class blues.
From our mountain chalet, don't you just love the views?
Don't have to pay no dues. Upper middle class blues. Upper middle class blues.
I just bought 3 more pair of Nordstrom shoes.
Don't have to pay no dues. Upper middle class blues. Don't have to pay no dues.
middle class blues.
Upper middle class blues. Thank you.
You never know where the inspiration for a song will come from, right, Dan? Sounds like it, right?
The whole time I thought we were playing Your Cheating Heart.
Kind of along the same lines. He's twice divorced and heavy on the booze.